Hi guys, and welcome to the latest episode of this week's Coffin Aaron Show, taking you through the single issues in this week. Will be a slightly shorter show than usual due to a monumental mess up when it came to the delivery. Lots of titles missing. Apparently our titles got sent off to another store. We will have replacements throughout the week, I think by Thursday, Friday, but just obviously not quite ready for new comic book day. So things missing include the likes of Daredevil was missing, Walking Dead was missing, Department of Truth was missing, Geiger was missing. There's more I can't think off the top of my head. Variants for Ultimate Spider-Man were missing. So yeah, just quite a few shortages this week. Again, they hopefully will be throughout the week, so fingers crossed that is the case. But still plenty of good stuff to take you through. Obviously recording this on the Wednesday, the 20th. Today we have our signing with the wonderful Teeny and Blake Howard. We will be set up for that from 12 o'clock onwards. It is for 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, but then Teeny has already said, look, if it's busy, happy to stick around. So that's all on you guys, just depends how busy it is. But no, wonderful people. Got over safely a couple of days ago there. Popped to the store yesterday. And yeah, just really looking forward to it. I think it's a lovely way to round out the year with a great signing with some great people. So yeah, that's obviously today, the 20th of November. But let's jump into the single issues that are going on to the racks this week. I'll just take you through some variant covers first of all. So we kick things off with a black and white previews exclusive cover for G.I. Joe #1. Actually came out last week, was missing from our delivery last week. So here we are this week. Next up, we have a retailer incentive 1-50 variant cover from Mikel Mercado. This is for Phoenix #5. So you can see, as is usually the case with ratio variants, it is a virgin cover, no trade dress, no creators' names, just an absolutely gorgeous image. We also got top-ups of Stanley Artgerm Lau's variant for Psylocke #1. These sold out quick last week. Again, we should have had more last week, but this might be a common thing. I'll try not to be too down on it. Next up, we have Catwoman #70 this week. This is a new release this week. Frank Cho doing the variant cover, always doing these wonderful sort of deep pencil variants with sort of very robust red lines as well. Love their covers. We have Batman Full Moon, Francesco Francavilla on variant cover duties once again for this one. One of my favorite artists, so always great to see them on a cover, especially a horror themed one. We didn't receive our cover A's of Department of Truth, but they did send us the 1-10 variant cover by Alison Sampson. So if you're absolutely desperate to read Department of Truth and don't want to wait a day or two, we do have the variant. I keep saying that one of the biggest comic releases of this year is this week, and people think I'm joking when I say it, but this really should be one of the biggest comics of the year, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Naruto. It's one of the first times that a anime, it might even be the first time, that a character is crossed over from manga into the world of comics. And such a mass market character as well. You know, the people talk about it all the time, how manga outsells comics like 10-1 in America. If that's the case, even if you can get 10% of those manga readers to pick this up, this would be the biggest comic of the year. So we've got some of the variant covers in for it as well. We have Vincenzo Federici on variant cover there with Naruto, Sasuke, Raphael and Leonardo. We have one done by John Amore, focusing there on Team 7 with Turtles in the background. And we have Henry Preseta, who is the cover artist for this one, but also the interior artist for the book. I did read it yesterday, it's so much fun. So highly recommend picking that up. And then one just to finish, which was a variant for Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider #7. It's by Jose Maria Casanovas, and this is a Kraven the Hunter homage variant cover. It's an homage to Kraven's Last Hunt, Web of Spider-Man #31, 1987. So on to the regular single issues. As I say, a slightly reduced amount this week, but still some good stuff here. So we pick out the DC stuff first of all. So first of all, not a brand new one this week, but great to get top-ups of Absolute Batman #2. We sold out last week by the Saturday morning. So again, great to get some top-ups on that. We have Action Comics 1076. So we are continuing on with the Mark Waid and Clayton Henry weekly release schedule for Action Comics. We have Batman and Robin Year 1, Issue 2, which is great to see this coming in as well. So Mark Waid, Chris Samney, continuing on with that. It showed off the variant cover for Batman Full Moon. Here's the cover A, Rodney Barnes, Stevan Subic, Full Moon #2, and again, it's always like a glow-in-the-dark cover. little bit of extra effort put in. We have Catwoman number 70. So Torun Grombeck continuing on with her takeover of Catwoman. Loved the first issue, so looking forward to that. We got some extra top-ups of Little Batman month 1. So again, a brand new story from the writers of Merry Little Batman, so a great all-ages book. Next up is Milestone Universe, The Shadow Cabinet. So continuing to expand out the Milestone Universe, there's going to be a 4-issue miniseries. One of my most anticipated this week for DC is The Question All Along the Watchtower. Alex Segarra writing and Kian Tormey on art. So I think that is going to be great. Any excuse to bring The Question into the DC Universe is a good excuse. Titans number 17 next up. So John Layman has taken over Titans since the DC All In initiative. Pete Woods on art. We have Wonder Woman number 15. So Tom King, Daniel Sampere continue with, for my money, DC's best ongoing book. We move from there and on to Marvel. As I say, Marvel seem to be hit by the shortages the most. Well, Marvel and indie books, I suppose. Extraordinary X-Men, that was another one that should have come in this week that didn't. More and more will come back to me as we go. But anyway, what we do have in is Amazing Spider-Man number 262. So this is the facsimile for that. They've been doing a whole year of the Black Suit saga through Spider-Man in facsimiles. We have Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue 26. Cody Ziegler continuing on with the Miles Morales run. Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu, number 2. So Jed MacKay and Alessandro Capuccio continuing on with their Moon Knight books. We have Phoenix number 5, Stephanie Phillips on this one. Continuing on from the Ashes era title there. Another from the Ashes era is Sentinels. This is Alex Packnadell on this one. And issue 2 this week. Star Wars have been doing this, the Battle of Jakku, the sort of 3-4 issue miniseries. So this is the start of the second miniseries. Brand new number 1. It says 5 of 12 there, which is the overall story arc. But this is number 1 of 4 of this specific one, which is Republic Under Siege. We have Storm number 2 this week. Earth's Mightiest Mutant. Issue 1 proved popular in stores, so issue 2 this week. Ultimate Spider-Man number 11. Needs no introduction. Easily our biggest pull for Marvel Comics. And I see we're getting the Black Cat coming into the Ultimate Universe. We have a one-shot coming into Venomore, which is Venomore It's Jeff. Everyone's favourite, a lovable shark. We have What If Minnie became Captain Marvel as Disney continue on their what ifs, but utilising some of their classic characters. And then we finish off Marvel with Wolverine number 3. So continuing on with the Saladin Ahmed and Martin Coccolo one there. As I say, indie books have been hit quite hard this week with non-releases. Department of Truth, Geiger, Walking Dead, etc., etc. But we do have Godzilla Rivals. This is King Ghidorah versus Space Godzilla. So these are always one-shots, these Godzilla Rivals books. We have I Heart Skull Crusher number 7, the start of the second story arc. A brand new Ghost Machine title launches this week, which is Rockefellers. This is written by Peter J. Tomasi and Francis Manapul. So yeah, part of the Ghost Machine imprint at Image. Sonic the Hedgehog, a one-shot here, which is Knuckles. It's a 30th anniversary of the character. God, I feel old. Yeah, not much more to say about that. TMNT Naruto, I mentioned the variant covers, of course. Here we are with the cover A, but done by the wonderful Jorge Jimenez, who is a big Naruto fan, as we all should be. The greatest anime of all time. I'm sure that statement will come back to bite me at some point. Thundercats number 10, so Declan Shelby, Joe Mulvey continuing on. David Nakayama cover for Thundercats. We finish off with the return of Wind from James Tynion IV and Michael Dialnes. This one is subtitled The Power of the Blood, and I believe that is the last volume of Wind. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That's everything going on to the racks this week. Pull lists are, of course, done, organised and ready to go. Again, we should be receiving those extra titles throughout the week, so they'll be added to pull lists if you don't get a chance to get in before the weekend. But hope to see plenty of you today for the Tini Howard and Blake Howard signing. Again, should be a really, really good day, 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. But anyway, until then, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it proved useful. Keep you up to date with the releases. Well, which ones arrived. And I'll see you in the store throughout the week. So until then, guys, take it easy.